Hello, everybody. I'm Roadblock. We are on the free to play challenge account. And I want to talk about the event. First of all, thank you all so much for thinking I missed this and trying to make sure that I recognized it. Sometimes I forget, like, I can clearly read something, but unless I tell you guys that I read something, you're not gonna pick up on it, right? I'm very well aware, so multiple comments about this. I'm very well aware that it's 12,500 points to earn. When I kept talking about the points that the other players had, it wasn't relative to. I wasn't saying I needed to beat their point totals in the moment. I was saying that, hey, these guys aren't putting up 20,000 points on the first day. They're only putting up 4,000 or 7,000 or whatever, right? I can beat that. That is what I meant, okay? Um but I do need to amend a couple of things. So I made some mistakes. I've got no gems left. I overdid it on. I think it was on this account. And again, I apologize. I get so confused on the accounts. I think I overdid it on Fire Knight. Yeah, I did. See, I didn't want to get this one right. So my point total for Fire Knight was 1402, which was more than the. That's what 350 more than what I needed. I think I needed 1050. So that's a lot of energy to get 350 more points. What happened? RSL Helper, when I did RSL Helper and put in the point totals, long story short, I didn't do it right. I missed clicked on one thing, and that threw things off. Spider Turn Attack worked good, but we're still talking 10,050 energy here, right? Uh, not exact science, but around that amount. That's a lot for the free to play challenge account that just isn't getting a lot of energy. If we sit there and say, okay, well, I've got 732 energy, am I going to be able to put up the 12,000 points that I need in the champion training tournament? No. I thought I would do better. I thought that I would be more able to put up those high point totals uh, with all the gems I had, but then I overspent gems in both of those scenarios. So I don't regret it, to be clear. Do I potentially miss out on Nergigante? Sure, but I don't I don't think that I was going to use her. I only have a few months left. If I was to get her, it would be what, 2 days from now. Then I got to level her. I got to book her. I got to masteries with no gems now. Like that's hard. Like that's and we're talking legendary books. We're talking legendary ascension pots. Like we're so early in the game that I just don't think that it's viable for this particular account. Now, other accounts that I'm up against could very well accomplish that, but I'm resource starved. And those are due to big, heavy mistakes that I made early on. Just lessons that I learned and a misunderstanding of the game and certain things, right? And that's the whole point of this, right? You learn, you get better, you improve. So we've learned a lot of lessons in this free to play, things that I would do differently moving forward, or in the future. And yeah, that's pretty much it. Um, so on the free to play challenge account, not doing it. Uh, not doing Nergigante, I should say. But I am still going to do champion training because I need to. If we look right now, I have 2 4 stars ready to level up. I've got 4 stars already leveled up to 5 star. And I think I have one more 4 star that's currently being worked on that's going to become food. Yep. I'm just taking the easy route here, but the main reason is to get Hotatsu 6 star. That's what I want. That is my goal. A 6 star Hotatsu. Do it during a champion training event. Double dip. Good to go. That is going to push, hopefully, my clan boss team a little bit further. Get some higher speeds, higher stats, all that stuff. Question for y'all. So we've got Miscreated in Helm Smasher. I put Brimstone but I always forget about the accuracy requirement with Brimstone, and it's already only a 15% chance. So I'm wondering if maybe I should switch to something like Phantom Touch. Um, what would you guys do? Because in my mind, for so long, PVE Brimstone done. Well, now things have changed. You get stats on every blessing. There's things like faultless defense and stuff like that, that are now bringing in new features and new mechanics, and there's all kinds of different stuff. So I just want to know what your guys' take is, because I don't know. I haven't seen information about what the best PVE damage dealer is when you don't have accuracy, which I don't have. I also don't really have a way of getting it other than completely changing out Rathalos's kit here. And I don't want to do that. I want him to be built for damage, but also bringing something out of the blessing that he's getting. So please let me know in the comments what you guys would do. Okay. The last thing I want to talk about is, so I'm recording this Friday night. It'll come out Friday night. For some of you it may be Saturday morning. I don't know if I'm gonna record Saturday night. I just want to be clear with you guys about that. So I have a very early meeting Sunday morning in which I need to travel along about an hour of drive time to a different location, and I don't really want to be exhausted for that. And unfortunately, recording takes up so much of my time, especially between doing all of the added content every night and pushing that content. Everything kind of adds up, and I find myself being up until 2 or 3 in the morning, just grinding, trying to get content done, trying to spend all of my energy before I go to bed, that kind of thing, right? So with that type of information in mind, I don't know that I may have to cut something, right? And maybe I don't want to cut playtime, like I don't want to cut doing my dailies. And just given the way that everything lines up time wise, there's no way for me to guarantee that I'll be able to finish my dailies before reset on Sunday. So I'm saying all this to be clear that I just may not be able to stream or record on Saturday night. It's an if. I will gauge everything and see how everything works out when I go to record that night. But I just wanted to let you guys know ahead of time. If a recording doesn't come out, don't freak out. We'll get caught up. And then, of course, we have the big stream coming up on Monday. I'm doing quite a bit of networking outside of just telling you guys. I'm trying to pump this up with other content creators I know, and just real life friends and family and everything. I'm just trying to pump this thing up. So if you can watch, I would really appreciate it. It would mean a lot to me. I really want to have a nice big stream on Monday. Okay? Enough about that. Now let's move on to Raid. So just been grinding on this account with that 700 energy. I'm pretty positive that I'll have fully leveled, not fully leveled, but 6-starred Hotatsu tonight. And then we'll be leveling Hotatsu in Minotaur, which I'm farming at a higher level than I did with my other one. So that should go relatively quickly to get his masteries done. But I don't have gems to refresh. So we'll see how well that goes. Now, the reason that I pushed the turn attack tournaments and used gems on them was to just get it. I just need to get the points that I can get. And those I thought were achievable. At what cost? There's an argument there to say too great of a cost. But we really wanted to get the blessings. And we still have a long time to go on these. Summon Rush, I probably won't be able to get this many points here, but I am going to pull some shards here, especially because we've got some interesting. We have a chance for Deacon again. We know how well that went last time. I will say this, had I not blown all those gems very early on the account when I was kind of having a mental breakdown, to be quite honest, I would be in much better position on this account. So it's just a big, big mistake that I made. And yes, you can recover from those when you're playing the game over a year, 2 years, but when you're trying to play Raid Shadow Legends in 2024 in 3 months, you cannot afford to make those types of mistakes. And so I'm still going to keep going. I'm going to push as far as I can. I'm desperate to get this Clan Boss team going better than it is because it is struggling, and I'm very upset about it. I really thought the Blessing would make a big difference. I hope Hitatsu makes a big difference, unless I pull some kind of magical rabbit out of my butt here. We would want Deacon if we pulled anything. I'm going to put Nekmothar, hoping to wish me good luck on my other account. If I pulled Nekmothar on this account, I'm probably gonna rip my hair out, what little amount of hair I have left. So, all right, let's go ahead and pull this Ancient Shard and see what we get. Okay, just a rare, that's fine. And then here, I am going to put Genbo because Genbo would be a very big addition to my team. I'll put Elhain of the two of them. I mean, it doesn't matter, so let's put Elhain. That's a good pull. Tree Shield's not is decent. That's actually a really good pull. So we get a 2 ally revive with a shield. We get a heal by 15%. I don't like that it's their max HP, but you also get the increased defense as well. And then the little version of decreased attack. He is a reviver, and a rare reviver at that. So not a bad champion. Don't know where I would use him, if I'm honest, right now, just given the direction that the account is going, but good pull nonetheless. I'm gonna finish out my daily quest. I don't know why I went into this thinking I had more shards than I actually did. Am I... Maybe I'm not as near to one as I thought I was. Okay. Oh, finished it with regular shards. And we got some more energy. So I'll be putting that energy into Hitatsu and getting him leveled. If there's anything super important tomorrow, I'll record about it. But there, like I said, there is a possibility that I don't record tomorrow. So, you know, last time I didn't record, I got a bunch of messages from people and be like, "Hey, are you okay, man?" And I think it's because I probably didn't record because I was having a meltdown. But still, I don't want you guys to freak out if I don't record now. So, very short video today. I'm going to keep it nice and short for you guys because there just isn't that much to talk about. I'm not going for Nergigante. We're just going to spend the energy I have leveling up champions, and that's pretty much what I got for you. I will say this, and I'm assuming it's because of the Brimstone thing, or the lack of accuracy thing, only 52 accuracy. Getting Brimstone on Blade Master made very little difference, and it's probably because of the accuracy. My Clan Boss team totals did not change at all, which is very, very disappointing. I get why they had to do the Brimstone thing. It's just upsetting that they did because it... I mean, I could build him with more accuracy, I suppose. And that may be a viable option here. Because, I mean, we're still really early in his build and try to get a little bit more accuracy on him. But I really wanted big damage. So if I don't have to make too many trade-offs, maybe we can make it happen. I mean, when you consider I have 52 accuracy and I'm rocking a perception set, and that's not on that's not on purpose. I'm not doing that to get accuracy. I'm doing that because it was my best pieces on the account. So, a lot of champions are due for a rework, and I think I just crafted a whole bunch of gear, right? Yeah, I did. So, uh, maybe during my birthday break, I go ahead and knock out some rebuilds of champions. I think that would be a good idea to just moving forward on the account, getting getting everybody rebuilt and trying to spread the power of gear equally amongst the group. So we did, however, get a ton of new rings, banners, everything. Looks like we got a banner. It's resistance, but it's stats. So just take that to 12 and put that on Athel here. One thing I do want to say for those of you that watch this channel and also watch the my free to play account, this just goes to show you how big of a difference it made when we had that event, the card flipping event to get free 6-star gear. Like that was huge for that account. And we're not seeing that here. I would also argue Blademaster's cool. I think Sun Wukong was better. That self revive was very, very big carry early on in everywhere. Arena, clan boss, dungeons even. And of course we had Kale, which is a better, and Deacon too. I really think that Deacon Kale is just too good. I think I made progress in other areas early because of Miscreated, but I think eventually the game got too much for Miscreated to be the answer. So, all right, everybody, thank you all for watching. I'll see you in the next video.